Welcome back everyone to the Lakeland and Black Valley Railroad. And currently I'm serving as the conductor for 4401, a mammoth Coltrane. You can see those two EMD switcher units in our train consist as well. They're leaving Black Valley. They're going to, and the Baltimore and Chesapeake Railroad is going to be picking them up in Blue Clift with this train. We also got a DPU unit 4403. So in total, we got 5 locomotives on this train. And lead is actually 4402, and tailing behind me is actually 4401. I'm going to continue helping with this train until we reach Central. I was rerouted here, but they told me after I reach Central, I could hop off and the train can go on its way to Blue Clift for 3 SD60s. We built another SD60 4820. Help with this monstrous train. So in total, that's going to really help with the motive power all the way up to Blue Clift. So let's count the cars, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. 54 cars plus the 3 engines, or 5 engines. We basically have a 1.5 mile long train. And we're actually making up the grade pretty decently. Unlike that time when we had those SD60s in as power. I'm not sure if you guys remember that video for 2 SD60s and RVVA 777 as the DPU struggled their hardest to get out of Black Valley. I'm just praying we don't derail. Hopefully with all the distributed power units, because we got so many. We got 1 right here, and then technically we got 2 right here. Hoping that evens out the train. I am going to apply some brakes because we are going down grade, and I don't want to go too fast around these bends and derail. Because it's currently -5 outside. And last thing we want to do is derail this loaded Coltrane, because then that's basically all of our profit down the drain. Gray Plant and Central are empty. There's no freight cars currently being stored there. There are some in the Whitestone Junction, or siding I should say, and there are some at the Red Mountain Junction. But most of them are in Greenfield. Ooh, slow down, slow down. That's descent grade. Look, wrong thing. No, camera. So yeah, we get to enjoy this ride along all the way to Central, and I am going to be recording the entire journey in case we do derail. Unlike last time, where I rode in a caboose and I was asleep, and then we derailed. That was not a good time. We finally got the new track put in, but there are still some stuff that needs to be done to it before it gets fully operational. Just look at this mammoth of a train. Oh, and speaking of Train Simulator Pro USA Season 6. Some of you have been wondering about that. I am going to resume that shortly, sometime this week. Don't ask me a date, because I don't know when exactly. But I am going to return to that game after a long, extended break from it. I missed that game dearly. Okay, we're almost passing Gray Plant now. Before we actually first started, this railroad company had a name. There actually was a toxic derailment right here, around this bend. 2 trains going one heading to Black Valley, one heading to Gray Plant. The Gray Plant one, we don't know what happened to the engineer, according to rumors before we became the owner. Had a heart attack or something. The 2 trains collided right here. The train that was supposed to head to Gray Plant, which overshot Gray Plant, derailed, spilling diesel fuel and some molten phenol, however you pronounce it, along this curve. And obviously, this has always been the coal mine track, and so coal derailed, coal hoppers and engines derailed, and that started a huge fire. I don't know much, but that's all I know. Okay, we're almost at passing through Gray Plant yard. There it is in the distance. Don't have to worry about the crossing. No, it doesn't look like it. It's by the tracks, but it doesn't cross over the tracks. Yeah, that's right. There's a bridge that crosses over the tracks instead of a crossing. lot of people going to work for the night shift. Time is currently 1 a.m. 1 a.m. As you can tell, Gray Plant Yard wasn't really big, just some storage tracks. In my eyes, Central Yard is one of the biggest. Next to Greenfield and Blue Clift are the biggest yards we have. And here's that bridge that I was talking about. I always slow down for bends because I don't want this train to derail. But when we reach Central, there will be another crew that will take over, and then I can just retire at Central Depot. Not retire, but go to sleep. You know what I mean. It's nice that we're actually hauling loaded Coltranes again. That way we can get real good money for them instead of just the storage money. But I mean, that's mainly what we are, a storage railroad. And really the coal industry is what's keeping us alive. But with the way how stuff is on clean energy and all that, I don't know how much longer we're going to last. If anything, we'll refurbish the coal mine into an iron ore pellet mine. We did find a lot of iron ore stuff. I don't know if you'll be able to see it real good, but on this side, there's actually a lake. Why is my character moving? Why am I moving so much? There it is. You can just barely see the small lake. It's currently dark outside, so it's hard to tell. But we're almost at the Central Junction. Looks like we got another 50 miles to the Central Junction. Here's a better view of the lake right here. Saw a deer coming out of the woods, so I decided to blow my horn to scare it back in. So I don't want to hit a deer. Now with 54 cars loaded coal hoppers behind us. Okay, we're roughly about 35 miles away, I want to say, from Central Junction. I'm just slowing the train down on this S-bank. At Central Junction, all junctions have a restricted speed of 40 miles per or less. So when I see the signal or the switch stand, I'll slow the train down. The good news is that we reached the speed mile restriction on the curves way before the junction, but still, that means our train is still in control. We will be, like I said, this train would be taking the route to Red Mountain, but since that line is still closed, well, technically it is open, but technically it's also not open because there's still some track work that needs to be done to it. Like the rails and everything is in, the ties and everything are in. There just needs to be a little more work done. We're approaching my home of Central. Alright. The crew of 4402 just boarded. 4402, stretch out the train real quick. Alright, stretch what's good. Now let me go down to the crossing so that way I can watch you guys depart. In total, that whole journey took about 23 minutes. Pretty good, interesting. Alright, 4402, you are... Wait a second, I have to throw the switch. Alright. 4402, you are cleared to proceed to Red Mountain. There it goes, off to Red Mountain. And here goes those two switcher units that the B&C Railroad are also going to be taking. And here comes another one of our Dash 9, 4403. Wait a second, wasn't there more to the train? I'm gonna jump down to Central Yard because I'm going to have to hop on my GP9. and do a track inspection real quick. We'll watch the Coltrane fly by, but I might have to store some stuff in my yard. I don't know yet. Let me hop on. I know it's late and I'm tired, but I need to do this real quick because we can't have anything be blocking the main. And yeah, some coal hoppers did get disconnected, it looks like. Are they off the tracks? They are off the tracks. Son of a gun. This is our third derailment and not even, what, a week? Well, it seems to be an easy fix. God damn it. This is our third derailment in not even 1 week, I think. I have to contact maintenance away, get a crane out here to re-rail this coal hopper. Well, good news is, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Oh well. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll deal with this later.